Alex, you know we can't open these chests until we talk to your dad. Screw my dad. My dad owes me an allowance or whatever. Hi, Dad. I made the bed. I also did my chores. Can I have the weapons? What, you want to travel to the White Dragon Cave by yourselves? It's your time, isn't it, Alex? Isn't it? Words. Of course you can go, Alex. Take this with you. Got the dagger. And this weapon might be easier for Luna to handle. Sling. We can't have you inside that cave without a weapon. I almost forgot. Flame ring. Take this ring. You never know when you might need it. What else? There are a few things in the basement chest. Take anything you might need. To reach the cave, you must travel north of Berg and then east around the mountain range. Promise you'll be careful. Bet. It's like Mart's games in Awakening, where they take place in the same place. Yeah. It's exactly... Actually, Lunar 1 and 2 take place 1,000 years exactly from each other. But, like, the world is, like, changed. But it's also, like, the same world, and there are just some really nice nods. So, yeah. Bottom line. Do you need to play Lunar 1 before Lunar 2? No. But I heavily recommend it, and it elevates Lunar 2. If you do. Anyway, we'll talk to more NPCs and then the Dragon Cave. The Festival of the Goddess is held each year in honor of Althena, our benevolent creator and protector. She loves singing, but you already know that. This looks like Virginia as a sprite. Well now, Luna, what's a lovely girl like you doing with a boy like Alex? What's that supposed to mean? Alex is quite the lucky guy to have someone as wonderful as you. I'm quite the Chad, I'll have you know. Oh, stop it. Pretty soon you'll have me up on a pedestal, with some crazy inscription at my feet, posing for the tourists. I just can't get over how perfect you and Luna look together, Alex. You literally just contradicted yourself. You're like, hey, what are you doing with Alex? And then you just came to terms with that we belong, we're meant to be, etc. Hey, nah, we did this. The chunky pigeon. I thought the dialogue would have changed. Hey, you two should be practicing your song for the Goddess Festival. You must perform it flawlessly if our village is to have good luck this year. And since Alex helped me with my song, it's so much better. Good luck. Alex, a singing lesson is all you better have given for your sake. Alex only wants me to sing my song beautifully. What's wrong with that? Alex, wipe that silly grin off your face. Let's go. I love that face that Luna makes. You know, I met my wife in Meribia many years ago. I grew tired of the big city grind, so we moved back to Berg and got married right away. I have no desire to return to that dump, but she still talks about it every day. I wonder if the big city is such a great place. Fun fact, in Lunar 2, you go to Meribia. So, like, some locations are the same. I really think that big cities are seriously overrated. I agree. I'm not a big city person. Does anyone in chat prefer big cities or small towns? That NPC brought on a really interesting topic. I don't like big cities. Alakazam! What, like the Pokemon? Hey, I cast a spell to turn you into toads, but it didn't work. We're immune to your magic, that's why. But I'd rather you turn Null into a cookie. I would love a cookie, not gonna lie. What? I think you've been hanging around Ramus just a little too much. Wait, there's more? There's more? We're already pigs. See? Oink oink. You two should be ashamed. Oinking at a little girl, that's not right. Ah, children. All they ever do is give me grief and yank on my wings. Children are a pain. I agree with that. Hey, guess what? I learned another magic spell. Shaka shaka boom. Did you just heal me? That was really cool, huh? Wow, I feel a rush of power. Can you say child prodigy? The NPC dialogue is so Grandia, and I love it. The funny thing is, Grandia... Working Designs didn't even localize Grandia, but it's just so Grandia. Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything's all set, so let's get going, Alex. What? Luna's coming with us? Well, that's okay, I guess. It better be. The waifu gets what she wants. I want to see the White Dragon too. Please don't leave me out of this, Ramus. If it's fine with Alex, it's fine with me. Alex, aren't you going to bring along a weapon? We're going to encounter real monsters. If you aren't prepared, you can get really hurt. You get a dagger from your dad, Alex. Why don't you equip it? Oh, I forgot to equip it. My bad. Also, I'll save. Why not? I pressed O because that's how you save in this game, but I didn't mean to, but might as well save. Hit me up with dagger. Oh, this UI. Lunar 2 cleans it up a bit, but the UI in this game is pretty unique. I think I have to equip this, right? Yeah, I have to equip that for something later. You need to equip the sling. Oh, but it's on Alex for some reason? Here, give the sling to Luna. And the rest of that you can keep. Yeah, okay. I live in a big city, small towns. I prefer small towns. Interesting. Wait, this isn't the right way. We go here later. Whoa, it's so foggy in here that I can't even see Ramus, and that's a feat. There's no way we're getting through here alive when it's like this. The Persona 4 killer is out there. We go there after. I don't know. It's probably because I live in a small town, but I just got used to living in a small town. I've been to, like, New York, but, like, big cities, I don't know. I've never really been to many big cities. Look at this bird, so detailed. Never really been to many big cities. But chaos and, like, hectic stuff, like, normally doesn't go well with me. Look at this view. I like this. I like this a lot. Luna, I can't wait until you sing at the festival. Your voice is so luscious. Oh, and I'm looking forward to hearing your ocarina, Alex. I don't know if I like the way you cough there. Oh, wait, do I gotta leave this way and then, like, go around? I think that's how it works. Or chance? It's been a while. It's been 3 years. Yeah, we gotta go around here. Okay. In some games, there's, like, 2 exits to a town, so I got really confused. Also, this world map is very Chrono Trigger. Or Breath of Fire 3. With, like, no random encounters and you get the nice view. There's just no way we're gonna pass this ice. Think again? We need to get it out of our way somehow, but I think I know. Give it a shot, Alex. Yes, we can go through now. Perfect. That ring sure did come in handy. Save up. Nice. Did you ever do a playthrough of Chrono Trigger? Yeah, I'm sure I'll do it someday. It's not like super high on the list, but I'll do it. I played it once, like, I only played that game once as well. And it was like, it's been like 6 years? Twice as long as it's been since I played this game? You know. Okay, Luna's got the healing song, classic. Yeah, Ramus, you get that one. Okay, we're at the point where Alex can only do 1 attack. At some point, we'll be able to do 2 attacks, though. Also, shout out to the null mechanic, which we'll get. Oh my word. Luna, you gotta get healing ASAP. Alex just took a beating there. Null is a really interesting game mechanic, which I'll point out as we get to it, but shout out to that. Don't kill Alex. Okay, good. Good heal, good heal. Oh, this music. This game just oozes charm, I love it. The art style, the music. It's just so good. Also, I love the characters doing little dances when they, like, win a battle. Game? Okay, that was weird. I think my controller disconnected briefly. If so, which version? Oh, for Chrono Trigger? What's the consensus of that? I played it on Steam when I did it like 6 years ago. What's the definitive best version? I didn't even play Chrono Trigger on the original SNES. Like, I played Chrono Trigger very late. The first time I played it was like 6 years ago. And I played it on Steam. Just for convenience. Chrono Trigger playthrough is... I would say it's on the list. It's like on the list, but it's not like a priority, I guess. I would like to play it again. Lunar first. Nice. DS is the best. Oh yeah, DS also adds like an extra ending in a dungeon, right? I think I remember hearing about that. Go, stat ups. Look at Luna's dance. I like Luna's little dance. It's very nice. You could turn ATB off. Oh, I like ATB. So I would not turn off ATB. It's nice that they give you an option, though, for people who don't like ATB. Alright, so if I ever... I'm not gonna say if. I'll probably do a playthrough of Chrono Trigger eventually. It's probably like... It's gonna happen. A matter of when, I can't really say. When I do a play... I'm gonna say when, because I do want to play it eventually on the channel. When I do a playthrough of Chrono Trigger, I will look for the DS version. You know what? Maybe a sword dance would be good here. I'm gonna have you preemptively heal Alex as well. Correct. Did a whole whopping 60. Why not just emulate or use NAR4? I would have to. I have no way to record my DS. I just meant like I'll get the DS version on emulator. I can get like Melon DS or something, right? Or Desmune, whatever the current DS emulator. I want to be honest. I haven't recorded a DS game for this channel. So I don't know what I'm going to end up using. But I'll need something when I record, like, when I do Dragon Quest IV. Because Dragon Quest IV has a DS version. Also, if people, like, pay me to do a Pokemon game, I would have to do the same. I should be on the lookout for a DS emulator, though. I'll probably need it at some point. At least for the Dragon Quest playthroughs I want to do. Hey, Herb. You know, I'm actually gonna go back and heal. Lunar 1, like, when I first played it, I remember the game, like, has some difficulty spikes in it, which is also why I, like, want to replay it, because when I first played it, like, I didn't, like, I still enjoyed the game, but I remember having a few roadblocks. Me, having played this during game 3 years ago, know about said roadblocks, and I want to, like, be prepared for them. I love that sound effect. I remember there being some difficulty spikes in this game. Like, nothing too bad, but if you're not prepared, or if you, like, don't manage your items well, things can surprise you. Yeah, it's true. I did say stat about Pokemon games. The point is, I'm going to need a DS emulator at some point. The only games I'm definitely going to do on the DS, well, now Chrono Trigger. Outside of that, Dragon Quest 4 and 5 have DS versions. That are the definitive versions. So when I do those, I'll need a DS emulator. So regardless, I'm going to need to get one set up sooner or later. Okay, I actually wanted Ramus to attack the other one. Oh, but we're at the point where Alex one-shots those, so it doesn't matter. I think just one level up and Alex can one-shot the slimes. Die. Bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba bum. By the way, this is that point where conversation is going to be a lot better, because we got through a lot of opening dialogue, opening cutscenes in this dungeon. This is where I can keep up with chat a lot better. Aren't the main difficulty spikes in the early game? Yeah, when I played the game 3 years ago, I remember the early game, like, I think it's like around, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's around a certain part I'm thinking about that I think the game, yeah, the very early game is like harder it does get balanced out, like, around the halfway point. It's been 3 years, but that's what I remember. Nice 16 damage with that one. I most certainly wasn't expecting that. But yeah, the early game has more difficulty spikes than the late game. Yeah, for sure. I think by the mid game, I would say by like the 40% mark, it balances out a lot better. It's like the first 20-ish% of the game. And the game isn't like super long either. It's definitely not as long. Lunar 2 is definitely a longer game. Give up. How many of these do I have? 3? I'd rather like save them. Yeah, use your healing song on Alex here. Why does Ramus have more HP than Alex? What the heck? It's not the level up, because I think if Alex gets a level up, he's gonna have less than Ramus still. Holy cow, lots of slimes. We one-shot these, though? Yeah, I wasn't expecting to stream, but I finished a final today. I have one more tomorrow, but I got most of it done. And I was just like, you know what? I want to stream. Is basically what my process thinking was. I had the time to stream, so I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? What can go wrong? Wrecked. Get wrecked by the girl with the slingshot. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Digimon World Dawn and Dusk. Dawn and Dusk are possibilities. If I do Digimon on the channel, the first one I'm gonna do, Hacker's Memory. Like, without question. Hacker's Memory is kind of an if. There's a higher chance of seeing Chrono Trigger than there is, like, a Digimon game. But after Hacker's Memory, potentially, again, Dawn and Dusk would be the next ones I look to. Because that's, like, the common consensus of, like, the ones you should play, from what I hear. Okay, I gotta get used to, like, these buttons. You know what it is? I think it's Wild Arms 5, right? Wild Arms 5 has you open the menu with, O. That's why I keep pressing O when I'm trying to open the menu. It's Wild Arms 5 that's messing with that. It makes a lot more sense. Oh, I remember those crystals. Mutant flies. Where have I seen these before? Don't answer that. Look at Null just hanging out. No one's died. Null has not needed to do a single thing. The way the Null mechanic works, by the way, is Null has a chance to revive a character, which can really come in handy in a pinch. But there is a chance when someone is dead that Null will get them up, which is a really nice mechanic. In Lunar 2, I think the one thing Lunar 1 does better than Lunar 2 is Null. Because Lunar 2 has a pet companion, her name is Ruby, but she doesn't get people up. She does, like, chip damage. And if you ask me, the damage Ruby does is not worth the trade-off. I would rather have Null's mechanic of getting characters up like a small percentage of... I don't think it's a small percentage, but it's like, it's uncommon. That was a waste of a heal. It's not like uncommon, but it's not super common. It's not like rare, but... Basically, I would rather... Null's mechanic is better than Ruby's, because Ruby does like chip damage, and the damage is not worth it. Like in my world, it's better. Null's gimmick is better of like getting your characters up. It's the one thing Lunar 1 does better gameplay-wise. Anyway, we have a lot of new stuff starting actually, chat. I have another... There's another game I'm gonna start probably next week. Because tomorrow's my last final, and Wild Arms 5 should only have like 1 to 2 streams left. So as soon as Wild Arms 5 finishes, I have another slot for a playthrough. We'll be doing that. And also January 1st is something I have plans for. So these like next 2 weeks are gonna be booked. In the good way, though.